The rise of King Shaka Zulu, the warrior who reshaped Africa. In the heart of southern Africa, where rolling hills kiss the sky and rivers carry ancient paths through the earth, a legend was born. A leader, a strategist, a visionary whose influence reshaped not only a kingdom, but the entire region. This is the story of King Shaka. Senzangakona, the warrior who rose from rejection and hardship to build one of the most powerful kingdoms in African history. A man whose name still echoes across the continent. The great King Shaka Zulu. The birth of a warrior. Shaka was born around 1787, the son of Prince Senzangakona, a Zulu ruler, and Nondi, a woman known for her fierce independence. But their union was controversial, and Shaka's birth was not welcomed by the royal household. Driven out, Nondi raised her son among the Lembe and later the Mthethwa, where hardship became his daily companion. Even as a child, Shaka refused to be broken. Mocked, excluded, underestimated, he turned pain into power. Training endlessly. Studying the world around him with the eyes of a general long before he became one. Among the Mthethwa, under the rule of Chief Dingiswayo, Shaka found what he had never been given. Recognition. Dingiswayo saw the fire in the young man, and shaped him into a soldier. What followed was the rise of one of the greatest military minds Africa has ever known. The making of a military genius. Shaka excelled quickly. Not through status, but through raw talent. Which made him a true general and earned him respect among his peers. He understood fear. And he understood warfare in a way that revolutionized the region. Shaka introduced the ikla, a short stabbing spear, replacing long throwing spears used traditionally. This weapon brought warriors into close combat, where courage and skill mattered more than distance. He reorganized regiments into amabutho, disciplined age-based units that trained together, fought together, and lived together. And then came his iconic strategy. The horns of the buffalo. A formation so effective that it changed the landscape of every battle Shaka fought. The chest engaged the enemy head-on. The horns swept around to encircle. The lions remained behind, fresh and ready to reinforce. To this day, military scholars study Shaka's battle tactics or their precision and innovation. Power, conflict, and the changing landscape. As Shaka's kingdom grew, so did the conflicts surrounding it. This period, known by historians as the Mefficane or Difficane, was time of upheaval, migrations, and battles across southern Africa. While scholars debate the scale and causes of this era, Shaka's rapid expansion played a major role in reshaping political and cultural landscapes. His military campaigns pushed some groups into new territories, while others unified for survival. Shaka ruled with charisma, but also with intensity. His leadership demanded absolute loyalty, and his ambitions sometimes brought fear as much as admiration. Then, in 1828, after the death of his mother Nondi, grief consumed him. Some accounts describe this as the moment his rule became harsher, leading to discomfort among those closest to him. And in the storm that followed, betrayal was brewing. The fall of a titan. On a quiet evening in September 1828, Shaka was confronted by those he trusted. His half-brothers Dingane and Mlangana, supported by the warrior Mbofa. In a sudden ambush, they assassinated him, ending the reign of one of Africa's most influential leaders. His final words, according to some oral accounts, were a warning. That the kingdom would not be the same without him. Whether those words were truly spoken or shaped by storytellers, one thing remains certain. Shaka's death marked the end of an era. But not the end of his legacy. Legacy of a legend. Today, Shaka Zulu stands as one of the most iconic figures in African history. His legacy is complex, described by some as a ruthless conqueror, and by others as a nation-builder, a visionary, a reformer. But no matter where the debates fall, his impact is undeniable. He built a kingdom from fragments. He reshaped warfare. He united people under a single identity, AmaZulu. And he forever changed the political map of southern Africa. Shaka's story is not one of perfection, but of power, resilience, innovation, and destiny. More than 2 centuries later, the footsteps of the great Zulu king still echo across the motherland. His name continues to inspire pride, debate, and fascination across the world. This has been The Rise of King Shaka Zulu, the warrior who reshaped Africa. A Motherland Heroes documentary, honoring the great sons and daughters of Africa. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.